Hello and welcome. Welcome to my first video. I just opened my channel just a little bit over 2 weeks and I haven't had a chance to upload my first video, so I'm really excited. I been wanting to open a channel for a while, for a few years actually, and I finally got the courage to do it. So my channel pretty much is going to consist of me sharing a lot of my life journey with you. Positive, obviously, positive things where I could help motivate, any of you with my experiences. And again, just my likes and interest, and this is one of them. Nail art has been my interest for a long time. I never, how do you say, I never gave it up. I'm actually I learned myself through watching others. I don't work outside of it. Basically, it's just for my use. I also work on my daughters and her friend, and basically it's just a practice hand. So anyways, my name is Alejandra. I am Hispanic. I am actually born in Mexico. I arrived to the United States when I was a year and a half. So basically, I lived all my life here, and I love this country. And I also love my Mexican heritage, my Hispanic heritage. So I want to share with you a lot of it, where you could kind of just go, understand my heritage, and also, a lot of here of America as well that I love. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go kind of fast, because I don't want the video being too long. But this is a practice hand. This hand, I purchased it. I actually won it and purchased it on eBay. This is from Poochie's Nails. I won the little hand, the hand holder, and the tips. Okay, these clear ones, I actually purchased them on eBay. They're not too strong, but they actually do well, for practicing and stuff. I tried it on my daughter, and they weren't too bad. I mean, they held up good, but obviously we prefer to get the more better quality, the thicker tips. So I went ahead and I prepared the nail. So what I did is that I applied it. I glued the the tips, and I used CV nails. Okay, this CV nails, they're located in Los Angeles. I actually went up there and I picked, I purchased my monomer, some of my acrylic, the glue, and some other little goodies that they sell. So that way I don't have to go over there as much, because they used to mail the items, but I guess they've just been so busy that they can't. So, and I'll explain to you later in the video why I like like their monomer and stuff. So right here, what I did is that I just cut the tips to make it more of a coffin shape. These are already pre-shaped, so I don't even need to file the sides or shape them. What I did is I just used 100. This is a ezgo file that I purchased on eBay, and again, it's kind of already is used, but I use it for my practice hand, and that's all I've been using it. That's why it's like that, because if you can see, I practice a lot. So what I did is I just filed the tips, make sure they looked good. They always recommend to file and shape them before you apply the acrylic, just so that way you don't have to file too much at the end. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that this is actually human hand, and the first is we're gonna disinfect. Tammy Taylor Sanitize is what I'm using. And then we're going to push up the cuticle, and I use a cuticle pusher, and you gently push up the cuticle, okay? And then you do that to all the fingers. And then pretty much before we put the tip, since I already applied them, we do the push up, we do the sanitize, push up the cuticles. Then we use this diamond nail bit. It's the little ball, and we're gonna go around at the lowest speed possible with your drill. And I'm using Melody Susie. And then we're gonna go around the cuticle area, you know, gently. Go around the cuticle area. Okay, and I'm just gonna go. Again, this is something I won't do to, you know, a human hand, but I'm just kind of going a little bit fast, but that way you just kind of get the idea, okay? Then once we do that, then we're gonna change the bit, and I like using the fine barrel bit. Okay, this one I use for my practice hand, and that's why it looks like that, but it obviously it would be a clean hand, a clean barrel. I have my own, and I use you know, separate one for my daughter. Okay, and then again we're gonna go at the lowest speed, and we're gonna remove the natural shine from the nail, the natural nail. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm doing here. You know, very gently over. All we're trying to do is just remove the shine. You know, we don't want to hurt the nail. Just removing the natural shine very gently, okay? And that's what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay, so then after that, then we put on the tip. Okay, we remove the dust, and then that's when we put on the tip. Okay, and that's where I'll put this tip, and I'll cut them to whatever the, you know, the size and the shape I want, and I'll shape them. Okay, then after that we turn on the drill again, and then we're going to just file the tip into the natural nail. This will make the application so much better, and also the nail's gonna look nicer. Okay, so we do that to all of the tip, all of the nails. Okay. And for all of you nail artists out there that, you know, end up watching my video, if I'm doing anything wrong, you know, I accept advice. Let me know, because again, everything that I've learned, I learned from all of you watching your videos. So okay, I follow so many nail artists that it's not even funny, and again, all of them are very talented. So okay, so then once we do that, then we're gonna apply the dehydrator. I'm using IBD. Okay, and then we're gonna apply that on all the nails. Okay, let that dry. And then we're ready to start the application. Now I'm gonna use Protein Bond. I'm not gonna use it for the hand, but I would use Protein Bond non-acid adhesion. This is really good. So normally what you would do is that you apply Protein Bond on all the nails, you let it dry, then you're gonna apply the second coat when you're applying the acrylic balls. Okay, so that's usually how they recommend you doing it. I'm gonna use my face mask. So if I sound a little bit muffled, I apologize in advance. That's the reason why. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm applying some monomer, and this is the monomer that I use. Nails Bubblegum Purple. It's good for all seasons, super adhesion and non-yellowing. It's pretty good. It's low on odor. That's what the reason why I like it. You know, I've tried organic, fantasy, Mia Secret, and they're good, but again, their aroma is so strong that yeah, I like the low aroma. So okay, then I'm gonna make these nails very basic. I'm using Freedom of Choice. I got this from eBay and I had it for a while, and it's a real pretty color. It's like a real pretty minty color. And I'm gonna use CV Nails Cover Cappuccino. Okay, and I'm gonna be using Youngnails, the Greg Choice number 12. Okay, so in this case, just pretend, like I said, that this is the human hand. I'm going to apply a coat of the protein bond. Then I'm going to start my application. So I'm going to start with the first ball. I like to use small pearls. I still haven't gotten to the one ball method, and I know they also have the 3 ball and the 4th ball method, but I just use tiny ones again because I haven't gotten to that you know, that confidence, I guess, yet to use, you know, a little bit balls. Okay, so they always say that when you apply the polymer, you know, just make sure to clean the sides so that way your application looks nice and clean and less filing. Okay, so then you just press on the powder and then gently start brushing down. And if you need to, you could go back into your monomer and moisten the brush. Okay. So now that we're starting this little application, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about myself. As I specified before, I was born in Mexico. I was brought here to the United States when I was a year and a half. Then I went to school here. Graduated. I briefly went to college. Then I met my husband that I'm married to now. Here we fell in love, we got married, and we have our 2 wonderful children, a boy and a girl, which they're already young adults already. So I mean, what could I say? Living here in the United States has been a privilege for me. It's I love it here. I mean, that's all I know pretty much. I've never been where I was from, where I was born. All my life I've That's all I know. But I do love my heritage, so I, my husband and I wanna teach our children, you know, their Hispanic heritage, and of course their American. So if you notice here, I brush up. Okay, I brush up here. Make sure to clean the sides. Okay, so that way when you're applying, you know, the other acrylic, you know, looks clean, and you know, like I said, the cleaner you put the application, the better. Okay. Okay. And where you feel that it needs more of the acrylic, by all means, just apply where it's needed. This could be considered an odd fall color. I love fall. It's my favorite season. So I know that's what's in right now, the fall color. That's what I like about this. Like I said, it's kind of like fashion, you know. It changes with the seasons, and so does the nails. And also I want to just let you know my nails are in need of fills. Actually, I've been letting them grow a little bit because I want to record a video, you know, me doing my nails too. So I do it this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up the video because I'm gonna go with the second powder, which is the Cappuccino, and then go ahead and encapsulate with the clear acrylic. Okay, so now I am done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to file. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward the video, but I wanted to show you this nice, awesome little machine. The Youngnails dust collector. It's awesome. I've tried it only on my practice, while I was practicing on my hands, on the practice hand. And I could just say, I did record a video on it when I received it yesterday. I tried it once, I guess yesterday I used it, and then this morning, and then today, now with this application. So I'll upload that video after I upload this first video. That way you can get an idea how this, my full review on this nice dust collector. So again, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video as well. Okay, so I'm going to be using the ezgo 100-100 and JBE 180-180, and again, these two I purchased them on eBay. Okay, so now we're done with the filing. So usually what I do is that I have my daughter go and I give her this little scrub brush and she'll wash her hands and she'll scrub her little nails and stuff. But in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and just use the 70% alcohol. And then I scrub the nail. Okay, and then I'm going to use a lint-free wipe. And then I am going to clean them. Okay. And rub the dust. Okay, so now it's nice and clean. Okay, and then that's it.
This feeling